Thank you, Madam Speaker. And as ever in these debates about time allocation, I would have wished that we could ask the questions of the government House Leader, because these decisions, as we ask questions of the Minister of Finance, decisions about the way the government is proceeding, the increased use of time allocation, is something that I really think is a House Leader area. I think that the breakdown of relations between the House leaders of the large three parties in this place is leading to an increased use of what I would call Harper tactics. So although this is not an omnibus budget bill with the weight of egregious misuse of power that we saw in Bill C-38 and C-45 in 2012, this is nonetheless an omnibus budget bill, and unfortunately so. I don't think, while there is a connection between the Parliamentary Budget Office, because the name budget in the name and in the title, the creation of a standalone Parliamentary Budget Office as an officers of Parliament, independent as was promised in the Liberal platform, is a subject of such importance that it would have been preferable to have that discussion separate from the passage of budgetary measures. Time allocation at this point, Madam Speaker, and to the Honourable Minister for Finance, has the effect of disadvantaging those members of Parliament who belong to parties with members less than 12 in this place, and yet our constituents are equal, our rights are, in theory, equal. So it is disproportionately disadvantageous to members of smaller parties or independents when time allocation is used. It should be used essentially, in my view, extremely rarely. And to say, as the Liberals now do, well, we're using it less than Harper did, is no excuse for adopting bad tactics and majority rule in a way that hurts the healthy functioning in this place. And I would urge the government to reconsider and not apply time allocation. I know the Minister of Finance will tell us it must be done, but it must not be done.
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker, and I just first of all thank the member for her comments. There were a few questions, comments in what she said. To start, we have talked about the fact that we believe that it's time to move this bill to committee. We think that that's an effective way for us to move forward to make sure that we can make a difference for Canadians. We've also said, with respect to the Parliamentary Budget Officer, that we believe that our overriding goal is clear. We want this to be effective and independent. We've also said that we're open to amendments. So as we move forward in committee, we are going to listen and hear potential for improvements. That's something that we're open-minded to, and I think should be something that we consider as we move forward. With respect to the size of the budget bill, we want to be clear. The measures in the bill are related to the budget. We're not trying to sneak into the bill things that are unrelated to the budget. We're not trying to do something that perhaps has been done in the past to get things through without due consideration. The budget bill is, in fact, including only measures that are related to the budget. We believe that's appropriate. That's what we committed to doing in our election campaign, and that's exactly what we're delivering with this budget bill.